watching The 7 from WATE 6 on your side.
Good evening, I'm Bo Williams, and welcome to The 7. Glad you're with us tonight. Let's get a look at the Big 7 stories right now. And topping our list for you tonight, the Knoxville Fire Department is working to help 278 people who live at Summit Towers in downtown Knoxville. Now, also in the last 45 minutes, we have learned from firefighters that there is an issue with elevators at Summit Towers. All of this stems from a small overnight fire. It started on the 8th floor and was put out by the sprinklers, which flooded 4 or 5 floors of the apartment complex. Now, the American Red Cross has set up a shelter at Central Bearden for people affected by the apartment fire to make sure they had a safe, warm place to go.
Yeah, well, we continue to work with the clients, so we don't know how long they're actually going to be out of their homes. So it all depends on the organizations that are cleaning up their apartments, power getting back on, codes being approved. Once they can get back in, then they're good to go. Sometimes we end up doing casework with them. There's a lot of different moving pieces that we work through this process with them.
We are continuing to monitor the situation at Summit Towers. We have crews there tonight, and we're going to continue to bring you updates here on air and online. Well, our next Big 7 story for you, COVID-19 testing lines across East Tennessee getting longer. Just check out a line in Farragut. This was earlier this afternoon. See all the cars lined up there. COVID EMT is the company hosting some of the free testing sites across the area. One test screener says the lines are getting longer and longer each day and have been since really the holidays. Now, they also spoke about the process and why they administer 2 different kinds of tests.
We will do your rapid tests, and then you will also come to the front of the line and get your PCR test. That's the one we send to the labs. So they can know right away if they have it. And then also you send it to the lab. It's some more broadband. It's a better testing of the 2, and so you get both of them.
Location on your screen was at the Grassy Valley Baptist Church off of Kingston Pike and Lovell Road. You can head to knoxcovidtesting.com for the location closest to you. They are open Monday through Friday, 8:30 in the morning until 5:30 at night. And the Knox County Health Department is now expanding its testing opportunities because of the recent surge in COVID-19 cases and high demand for COVID tests. Starting tomorrow, anyone who wants to get a test can, regardless of your symptoms or insurance coverage. All you have to do is go to the health department's main location on Dameron Avenue. Testing will happen from 9 until 3. Only walk-ins are going to be accepted, so we're told in anticipation of high demand, you should be prepared for long wait times and lines. And we also have several shootings we need to share with you tonight here in the Big 7. First of all, in the last few minutes, dispatch was able to confirm reports of a shooting at 511 Fern Street. Now, we're told the call came in around 4:50. We are working to learn more. Of course, be sure to join us tonight at 11 o'clock for updates, as well as on WATE.com. And a North Carolina woman is dead tonight, shot at a rental cabin in Sevierville. Happened in the 3200 block of Smoky Ridge Way. It happened Monday morning. Now, the woman who was killed has been identified as Tatina Buddington. Her body was found inside the cabin. A man who jumped from a 3rd-floor balcony was taken to UT Medical Center in serious condition. He was found laying on the ground when authorities got to the scene. The shooting is still being investigated tonight. And finally, a Grainger County man is accused of shooting his parents while they were watching a movie. A report from the Grainger County Sheriff's Office says 32-year-old Dustin Fry, you see him here, was living with his parents at their Newman Hollywood Road home in Bean Station when the shooting happened last week. Fry is now facing 2 attempted first-degree murder charges. He has already been arraigned in court, and his bond set at $500,000. Well, our next Big 7 story comes out of Grainger County, where a man charged in connection to the death of his 3-year-old son has now learned his sentence. Robert Inbody will spend 2 years in prison after pleading guilty to 2 counts of attempted child abuse and neglect. After that, he will spend 18 years on supervised probation. The little boy died in a fire in May of 2020. Now, court documents say Inbody had been using a welder powered by a generator when the fire broke out along Woolsey Road in Greenville. And next in the Big 7, getting the power back on to Sevier County customers, not an easy task. It involved a lot of hard labor, a lot of crews, and a lot of time. Restoring power isn't only the job of the linemen, but many others were involved as well. Now, before power lines go back up, trees needed to be trimmed back. Matter of fact, downed trees were the main cause to last week's power outages. So before the poles and lines could even go back up, those tree trimmers had to do their jobs first. Hundreds of trees just completely uprooted, so the trimmers had a lot of work to do.
We may just have a tree or two here and there. I've never seen anything like we had where everything is uprooted and it's all down.
It's all about access. Make sure that the trees are off the lines, or out of the way where the line crews can get in there and reinstall the line or maybe set another pole.
And during the long days and cold weather, they help thousands of people, though, turn on their lights and heat once again. Those tree trimming crews are contracted through local tree cutting services. And another note about what they do before storms: if you call Sevier County Electric Systems with a concern about a tree near a power line, they will always have someone come check it out. And rounding out our Big 7 for you tonight, today is National Human Trafficking Awareness Day. Today, Homeland Security investigations, specialized agents across the country came together to show solidarity for victims of human trafficking. Now, they are pushing to educate the community on the various signs of the different forms of the crime.
Individuals that are being obviously manipulated by someone, or being not in control of their documents or money, or being free to leave or move about or talk to other people without permission. And then they're going to be in a place that they normally wouldn't be alone. If you have a juvenile that has no obvious family or supervision around at a truck stop motel and is there for long periods of time, days or even more than that, that would be a red flag that we would definitely need to be made aware of.
In recognition of this important topic, today was also Wear Blue Day. They encourage participants to dress in blue attire and post photos on social media using the hashtag #WearBlueDay to show support to trafficking victims, raise awareness, and provide prevention information about this horrendous crime.